Okay, welcome to lesson 2 on Alice. All right, we're going to look at objects and the interface. So we're going to start out here, welcome to Alice, with a template. If you don't have this, you do File, New World, and you'll see it. Grass is good. Open. Now, what it does is it creates a world for us. Up here this is called the object tree in the top left corner. You can see world. Right now there's only 3 objects in our world: camera, light, and ground. So what we're going to start with, the interface is much more interesting to look at when you actually bring an object in. So let's click on the little green button, Add Object. And this brings us to our local gallery. There's actually 2 galleries. There is a local one, and there's also a web gallery. You can go on the internet, and there's even more objects that you can get. But local's good for us now. Okay, we're gonna go into the animal gallery, and when we do that, it loads up all these different classes of animals. And oh, the penguin is nice. Let's get a penguin out. Now, we're going to add an instance of the penguin to the world. Add instance to world. Come on, little penguin. Let's get it. Very good. You can see the penguin has been added. Now, if you look up in the object tree, it always shows you all the objects you have. We can click on the penguin. Notice it turns purple. It means we've selected him. This little yellow box around him is called a binding box. Now, down in the details, bottom left, you can see right now this tab is showing you methods. These are all the different instructions you can give your penguin. We'll look at that a little bit later. Let's click on that tab that says Properties. And let me introduce you to properties. Properties are a lot of fun. We can take, and they control naturally the properties of the object. So for example, color. We can change the color of our penguin. Oh, now he's blue. We can go down to opacity. And opacity means it's not see-through. But we can change the opacity so it is see-through. Let's go to 50% opacity. And now it looks like we have a little ghost penguin. There's a thing called vehicle. We'll look at that way later, but you can attach him to something. He's attached to the world. But let's say you had a little car. You could make the vehicle his car, and then when the car moved, he'd move with it. So, texture. Here's a filling style. This is useful if you need to see through the penguin. Let's make him so he's a regular, fully opaque again. But the filling style, we can change this to wireframe, or we can change it to points, just little dots. And now we can actually see through him, which can be useful. Point of view, you can see where he's sitting on the screen. And we'll look at a little point of view a little bit later. And those are the details. All right, if we move up to the top right section, we're in single view mode. You can go to quad view, but we'll stay in single view for now. And I think I will save all of this movement for lesson 3. So, thank you for listening, and come on back for lesson 3.